Well, good evening, Glue Troopers, and welcome back to the Tarbus. I got out here today and got just a little bit of work done on the Oregon. Got some base colors put on it, and I got the construction finished, making it wheels up. Going to put it in Israeli markings, but I was getting ready to get the spray gun out at that little O-ring that I needed for the air pressure valve seal. Showed up, tiny little thing. I had to be real careful. Like, please be super careful. Do not drop this. That thing would have been impossible to find, even though I don't have carpet in here. Well, speaking of impossible to find, start putting the air gun back together, and I'm missing a part, and a small part, but not a teeny tiny weeny little part. Long story short, I spent at least an hour, hour and a half, maybe more, and I knew it had to be here as either there or there. Just tearing this place apart, and I wound up having to move everything in boxes, go through everything, clean the whole place up, and it turned into one of those cleaning / searching things. So upside is the Tarbus is pretty well cleaned up right now. Of course, I couldn't find anything afterwards because you rearrange everything, and yeah. But I'm going to say I found it in the last place I looked. Well, of course, it's the last place I looked. Once you find it, you don't keep looking. But I literally found it in the last place I had on my list of places to search. The only thing that would have been left had been gone through the trash can, and oh my God, I was dreading that. And I forgot that it was, I had disassembled it on the turning Lazy Susan. That's where I found the part. And I had put everything away and apparently left the part behind when I initially moved it over here. But I knew it had to be either right here where I'd put everything or on the table where I'd put it apart. I forgot I'd left it on the Lazy Susan. Anyway, enough of that. So I got a package today, and I had to go ahead and open this one because of the way it was packed. And boy, this was packed beautifully. It's got styrofoam all the way around. And this is from Mr. Corey in Fontana, California. And this is a 1:87 HO scale Italeri BR41 locomotive. Now, there are people who do convert these into actual working model trains, but this, of course, will just be a display. Although I do have plenty of HO scale Flex Track that's been here for 16, 17 years since I had my model train layout. I had slightly over-procured. So this will, I think the only model train I ever built before was a little steam locomotive, like a 440 or something, I think, a long time ago. And he sends me this, I'm not sure what this is, Buffy the Sulcata, 20 years, vegan, 40 pounds, living dinosaur, member of California Turtle and Tortoise Club, Inland Empire chapter. So anyway, that was so beautifully boxed. I mean, that was an excellent job, Mr. Corey. Thank you. So, anywho, so that's pretty much all I got. It's time to call it a wrap for the day. Had a lot of things going on today, but we're kind of hopefully back to our normal schedule tomorrow. I am on a voluntary call out. If they call me, which would be a double pay day, I'll have to go run fly. But if they don't, then I'll probably be out here working in between the honeydews. And pretty routine stuff. Guys, first off, I want to thank Mr. Corey for the model locomotive. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Oh, yes, there was one other quick little thing I did want to touch on. I re-released this morning's video actually three times. I pulled the first one down because this lav mic that I'm using has the settings all set up on my computer for it, and I had put that on there. The microphone I actually recorded at the desk this morning was the one that I do the live streams with, and it's not as loud. So I had used the wrong settings, and so when you guys told me after it only had like 35 views, I just pulled it down and pumped the volume back up. But then I realized I was thinking this mic. So the third one up there, if you were having trouble hearing it, the one that's called Redux, I also changed a few of the slides a little bit, is much better now. So other than that, guys, I'll try and be more attentive to the volume. In fact, let's just say from now on, I'm going to push the volume up on these things. So you might want to turn it down, because it's obviously you can turn it all the way down, but it can only go up so far. So I'm going to start pumping the volume on these to make it a little easier with whatever you're listening on. And I'll probably start with this one. I'm sure I'll probably have already put a note over at high volume. Watch your ears. Okay, guys, that's it. Take care and model on.